Y'all, I'm so sad. I was in the middle of filming this great video for y'all, and then my camera popped up with an error that said memory card error, and it didn't save the video. I was literally talking for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna finish the breakfast that I made, and then I'm gonna come back and refilm the video. Comment below and let me know if this has ever happened to you. If you didn't know, my name is Joche. I am your go-to girl for all things real. And if you're new, you might as well hit the subscribe button because you're gonna like it here. There is something here for you. I do real talk, I review stuff, I share my life, I teach you how to save money, and I'm very big on sharing goals. So today's video is gonna talk about my goals for July. I like to do this video each month towards the beginning to kind of share my intentions for the month, as well as reflect on what went well or not so well the month before. I am switching it up this time. This time around, I want to keep it more casual, like a conversation. I'll overlay my calendar for you all, but I won't be looking down to read to it because I just want to kind of speak to those intentions. So a few days ago in my community tab, I created a post that said July is gonna be about intention for me. Intentional spending, intentional saving, and intentional development. This may be my theme for the rest of the year. There was a bit of haste in some of my decisions financially, and it's reflected in the fact that I've not been able to save as much, haven't been paying double car notes. Before June, which I'll touch on when I reflect on June in a moment, I was overspending each month. In fact, I bank with Truist, and Truist has these insights. I'll try to overlay an example on the screen. Essentially, those insights are computerized alerts that share about your patterns in your budget, how much you spend per month, what bills that you pay around the same time each month, how much you have coming in versus how much you are sending out. And for the month of June, I had an alert that said we spent about $650 on groceries, and I was like, pump the brakes. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of, like, that's more than 2 car note payments for me. And so I know inflation is a big thing. I know that that's definitely affecting it. Even gas right now, gas prices are so ridiculous, but $650? So seeing that allowed me to kind of reflect on what I have been doing the last 3 months or so, trying to understand how I can get back under $500 per month with inflation. And so I went back to what I had to do when our budget was tighter, when it was just one income, when it wasn't as much income. What did we do to make it work with the budget that I wanted to set? And what that was number one, creating a grocery list. But now I've elevated that to do things with intention. I'm not just writing random stuff on this list. I am writing things that we need, things that we're going to use, things that we're going to be able to make meals out of that will last. In addition to researching on Wednesday. As a matter of fact, when I get done with this video, I'm gonna go online and look at the ads for Kroger, Publix, and Aldi and see if there is anything on those lists that we should get. And then using coupons, digital coupons and printed coupons, because Kroger mails me coupons every single month. So those are the ways I'm able to save. I also like that Kroger gives me fuel points, which is so important right now because gas is so expensive. They partner with Shell gas stations. They also have their own fuel centers. But Kroger gas is kind of watery and it hasn't been cheap. Like, I remember maybe like 7-8 years ago, Kroger and Walmart gas used to be super cheap, and that's why everybody loved going there. And now their gas is on par with going to Shell, BP, Texaco, any other gas station. So it's like, why should I put this watery gas in my car that's gonna run real quick if I could go to a better gas station instead and have gas that's gonna last longer? To build that grocery list. Now, I still like shopping at Aldi, but Aldi is not cheap anymore like it used to be. So Aldi doesn't get all my money. And matter of fact, I think I said this on live the last time I went live, none of these people have brand loyalty for me anymore because I have to do what's best for me. Down to the Tide detergent that I've used for years. If it's gonna be $15, $16, I can't say that I'm gonna have that brand loyalty anymore, because this same product was $8. The same product was under $10 for so long, and it still should be. Y'all haven't increased the quantity, y'all haven't increased the quantity or quality, but you're increasing the price. That's what inflation is. We gotta figure it out, we gotta adjust. The budget is still the budget. You know, if you have that same job and you haven't took that business to the next level, your budget is still the budget. So whether they decide to raise the stuff up by 15% or whatever it is, you still got to make it do what it do. So it's just a matter of being intentional, kind of knowing where to go for what, and being true to your goals. If my goal is to stay under 600, then I need to make a list every time. And I think that's where I messed up in April and May, because I was like, well, I'm going out of town anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it should have mattered. I should have been paying more close attention to what expenses I was giving inside the home, outside of the travel that I did. My goal for June was to stay out my savings account. I did that. I did not go in my savings account. So for the first time since April, I did not spend more than I brought in. In addition to that, I had a goal of trying to get back on track with my fitness journey. And by the end of June, I was back to going 3 times a week. But for most of June, I only went to the gym once a week. The first part of June, I was recovering from COVID, waiting for a negative COVID test. And I'm not gonna lie, I think that I never really took the time to rest long as I should have once I got COVID. I started to feel better, but I still should have been resting and taking it easy, and I really wasn't, because I had to hop into taking care of Josiah and Dez. Dez actually did take the time to rest for a full week, quarantine and sit down somewhere, but I didn't really sit down. And so once I recovered, then I was stressing around, oh, when am I gonna get a negative test so I can go back to normal, I got things I gotta do, so I'm just running, trying to get everything done, that I wasn't really taking care of myself the way I should have been. And so when it was time for me to go back to the gym, I didn't really have that desire to work out and push myself. I also lost my appetite for about a week, and then it came back, and it came back with a vengeance. So I was eating snacks and all kinds of crazy stuff, and by the time I got back to normal, my period came again, and then I felt fine, but it was just kind of like, yeah, this is thrown off my routine. So July, my goal is to go to the gym 3 times a week, be consistent with that. And with staying within my means, I'm trying to limit how much I eat out and how much I spend when I eat out. And that's where shopping for the groceries, being intentional about spending, preparing things in advance will help. June was an exciting month for me on YouTube. I had a video take off and do very well. It's still doing very well. And it was my review of Carnival Cruise. Because I had a video do so well, I received the highest AdSense check to date. And that was very exciting because it encouraged me to keep working on my content. I've challenged myself to post every single day on my TikTok, my YouTube channel, and on my Instagram story, just to see how that helps my growth, my income through ads on YouTube, as well as if it gets me back in that groove of creating content. I had to pause the camera because it was something noisy going on in the background. And also, I'm paranoid that this video is going to be like not saved after what happened. So I know that the first half of the video is good. Promoting my business was gonna be the next thing that I touched on. That was one of my goals for June. I have been consistently promoting my services on my story. I've been posting them when people are asking questions about YouTube or wanting promotions. I've been getting a lot of emails lately, from wigs to clothes to different products that are in between, and I've been sending my rates in response. A lot of people want to collaborate with me, but they don't want to pay. I don't understand. In this climate, I'm not working for free. I don't desire to be a brand ambassador for anyone new. I'm currently a brand ambassador for 3 people. Brand ambassadorships don't typically pay. I mean, some of them do, like there's discount codes, so if you get uses, you can get benefits, commission, things of that nature. But I'm looking for upfront paid opportunities, and if there's an affiliate link, that's great. But the thing is, I can influence people to do something all day, but I can't guarantee that you're gonna get anything. And so to guarantee that I get something, I have to charge a rate up front. And it's not to be mean, it's not to say I don't want to support smaller Amazon storefronts or smaller businesses in general as they take off, but you are coming to me to get me to promote your product for a reason, so I'm not doing it for free. Especially given that I have over 3 million views across platforms, and I've encouraged people to buy things with just being me and being real. This Carnival video, there's so many people that booked their cruise letting me know, thank you for this video, I was researching, I'm going on my cruise, I booked this resort because of you, my travel content, I tried this restaurant because of you. I have folks that have used my code for getting their hair braided because of me as well. Even if you get 2 or 3 people off me, it's worth it because you're gonna end up making that and then some, because you're gonna deliver your great product to them and they're gonna tell more people about it. You have to be willing to invest in yourself. If anything, I would have done differently years ago when I started this journey is I would have been charging something from the beginning. I don't care if it's $10. They need to be paying you something because they know that social media is impacting and it's powerful. People listen to social media. People go to social media to research up a company before they try it out. So don't let these people play you, because if they go to one of the bigger creators, they're gonna have to pay them. It don't matter if they just wear it in one Instagram post and tag the brand, they have to pay for that. So you're gonna pay me too. I'm going to Mexico in October 2 times, and I paid off my trip with the Zumba friends on July 1st, but now I have to find a flight. And these flights are ridiculous right now. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to try Frontier or Spirit, because JetBlue, somebody who's cheap, because Delta has lost their damn mind. I'm not paying $900, especially because I have to go twice. I can't. I'm not. It's just not happening. I have to find something else. So those are my focuses as far as travel. I have some vacation time approaching at the end of this month, and I am gonna try to do some activities and self-care, rest, content creation, all the things. But again, with intention. I don't want being away from the office to make me spend more money. And in fact, I even started Josiah's back to school shopping early. We went to the Nike outlet and Josiah got 3 pairs of Nike shoes, the expensive ones like Air Max, Jordans, and it was only 114 and some change at the Nike outlet out here in Locust Grove. So for the most part, he's set. He picked the shoes he likes. We might get more, but for now we got those 3. I found these cute little assorted short packs at Ross. They were $10. You got 3 in each pack. At the beginning of summer, we went to Old Navy when they had this huge sale. They had all these $4 and $5 shirts. He got a whole ton of them. So now he has all these new shirts and shorts to mix and match. And really, the last few things that I might get are like some socks, some underwear, a few name brand shirts to match the shoes that he picked out. But for the most part, he is set. And I don't have to be in the mess, in the stress, come the last week before school comes back in trying to get everything. What I'm going to be looking out for these next 2 to 3 weeks are deals on school supplies. Every year around this time, Publix, Kroger, even Aldi, Walmart, Target, they start to do deals on school items. And so I will be keeping my eye out for those and trying to stock up on them. I already have stocked up on Lysol wipes because they went on sale at Publix. I grabbed a couple boxes of Kleenex, usually from Dollar Tree, because it's high quality tissue, but it's cheap. Instead of me paying $4 for it, I can pay $1.25. So pretty much I'll be ready and I don't have to overwhelm my budget at the end of July or the beginning of August trying to get everything for Josiah to go to school. And then for the rest of the year, after October, I'm just gonna try to be intentional with spending and be mindful of what's coming. Of course, I prepare for Christmas, everything with intention. I have a bonus that will come in the fall before I go to Cancun. So I think that I will try my best to stay within my means between now and September so that I can save that bonus money to go towards the travel expenses. And then from there, try to continue to cut back on my grocery spend, keep my gas low as possible by using the cash discounts and the Kroger fuel discounts, and try to make some extra money online. Like I said, making more content resulted in me getting paid more money through YouTube, so I'm extremely grateful for that. I'm excited to offer my services. I do resume revisions starting at $35. Hit me up by email if you need your resume revised. If you need a resume built from scratch, that's $75. If you want to do one-on-one counseling with me to kind of look at your page, assess what's going on with your YouTube channel, get some ideas of what to do, those sessions start at $35. I also have an hour option as well for $75. I am here to help you. And then if you're a small business or an established business and you stumble across my channel and you want promotion of your product, service, whatever have you, send me an email. I do all of that. I have rates for everyone. There's something for everybody. But I'm just really focused on being wise with my money, and I am excited for the memories to come for the rest of this year and for creating new ones for 2023. I really want to do Jamaica next year. I turned 30 and I'm highly considering doing a Jamaica trip for my 30th at an all-inclusive resort, and or doing a Carnival cruise with the most luxe experience possible, getting a suite, inviting everybody who wants to come out, making it a family trip, but also making it a friends trip so that whoever want to come can come. And then making the Carnival cruise be the one that includes Ochos Rios, Jamaica, because Carnival does go to Jamaica. I also would like to go to California next year, specifically in the summertime around the VidCon time of year, because I want to network and have those opportunities to attend those workshops. And I would love to go to Puerto Rico. So those are the 3 that I'm looking at for next year. And I'm just excited to start over with a clean slate, a little extra money in my budget, and not so much commitment to the things I've already kind of paid on. I would love to hear what one of your goals for the month is, and what are you looking forward to for the rest of this year? Because honestly, as much as we want to focus on where we are currently, you kind of have to look ahead too, so you can know where you're going. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Be sure to subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you haven't, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.